It's my opinion that Kigali makes him a better person. Like, he's just, like, winds down with her around.
But Kigali can only do so much. If he takes the steps to be that person when Kigali's not around, fine. Alright, we are calling all Gundam Seed pilots. Are you ready to double your deployment? Join us on Patreon and get double episodes dropped right away. Once we reach 30 patrons, we'll bring double episodes to YouTube for everybody to experience. So fuel your Gundam addiction on Patreon. Let's build this community together, join Patreon, and get those double episodes of Gundam Seed.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are back with episode 26 of Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. What's that stand for, by the way?
A whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, here, I'll buy you some time. Gundam stands for General Unilateral Neurolink Dispersive Autonomic Maneuver. What does SEED stand for? Guess I should have read that even slower than I did.
Here we go. I got it. Superior evolutionary element destined factor.
Factor? How does SEED end with an F?
It's destined factor with a little dash.
So it's
Yeah.
it's Gundam SEED.
They titled the show wrong.
It should be like an F repeating with the hyphen at the end. You know, fuck. All right. Well, it was dumb to begin with. The fact that you said it out loud and they added more dumb shit to it just doesn't, you know. It's a laugh, but it doesn't faze me. How about you go ahead and remind us of what happened last time? Should be super hard because you're gonna have to recap 25 episodes worth of stuff.
Oh, you think I'm doing that? Not a chance. Flashbacks.
Well, there was more stuff there at the end though.
True. Flashbacks followed by we're gonna need you to help our pilots, Akira.
Yeah, it seemed like schoolgirls in Gundams.
Yes.
Kigali got
100%.
slapped in the face for something that she did, apparently.
Implied slap in the face because they showed it off way too much, but never showed a slap.
Well, I don't know if we think she's the mom or not, but woman that was there said something about her acting like an adult or something. So I assume that maybe she got slapped for not acting like an adult, or I don't know. I don't know what the context is. She may have said something in the period before I realized that we were out of a flashback phase, and I didn't hear it. I just instantly recognize it when somebody has been slapped. I guess Gundam has to be on edge for seeing people get slapped. I don't know. That sounds weird.
Well, you know what? It happens, and this time it looks like it was off camera.
Yeah. Otherwise, I guess we got the setup for the infiltrators are still roaming about somewhere.
Yep.
I could have sworn that we had a scene with them in the Gundam, but maybe that was just one of the flashback scenes that got put. They're not doing great with the next time ons. You know, with like the Atherin and Kigali shooting each other on an island, which was 5 seconds of the episode. And apparently they showed us next time on that we both seem to remember, but didn't happen. So
the next time ons are interesting.
Oh, no, they're lies. Look, you can't next time on the next time on. This is what they did 4 episodes, whatever. It is not how you do TV. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, what do you anticipate?
Training montage? Like, I don't have a whole bunch to go off of.
I don't think it can be a training montage. I know you said that last time, I didn't respond to it, but I don't think it can be. I don't think those girls are long for this world. Either that or they're gonna be, like, tied up or something. We've seen the opening. It kind of spoils that there's gonna be new Gundam pilots. And it weren't those girls.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know.
He said, I'm gonna be freeze framing the opening, and I'm gonna be writing those people down and the names that are Gundams the same way I did the first time, but not with you. I think I only told you that I did it. My problem with my notes is that I tend to delete my notes after I've done taking them, which is not how notes work, but that's how we do. Alright, well, if we got nothing else, I say we go ahead and get on into it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Is the bottom of that thing red the whole time?
Yes.
Dude, we just watched a whole clip show? I'm already asking questions about the past. By the way, we just had a whole clip show, and now we're doing a last time on. Which is technically 2 episodes ago, because this isn't what happened last episode.
No, it's not.
Think about that. Somebody on the storyboarding team said, let's do a clip show to remind everybody of what just happened. Now, this episode, we need a reminder, because we did a clip show. So some people might have forgotten what happened 2 episodes ago. What this project needed was somebody to tell you, you're fucking insane. I don't remember when Gundam 00 comes out. Yeah, what she says right here is literally what Gundam 00 is all about. Interfering with other nations. So them clarifying, we're not doing the storyline of Gundam 00. You're safe. That's your own show.
Got it. I can get you part way in. You're gonna have to fight your way in.
Yeah, I mean, basically, here's your fake ID. Don't let them scan it. The scanner thing on the back will do nothing.
Yeah.
Gibraltar base. Doesn't make any sense. See, here he is with Kigali. There's Athrun with Kigali. It doesn't mean anything.
And looking at him.
Oh no! Bad girl's gonna betray us. That's what that must mean. Also, that was Flay with Kira. Now it's Lacus with Kira. This guy
chasing Kira. That was Lacus, like right with Kira.
Got Raider Gundam, Forbidden Gundam. I missed the first one. Also, Lacus naked again.
And they still have naked Lacus floating into Kira.
Well, I think the main one from the first or the second one was Naked Flay, and we don't have Naked Flay anymore. I'm assuming that was Naked Flay. Also weirdly,
Lacus glowing.
Well, also weirdly, they show us Lacus in a new outfit and then put her back in her old one. Oh. Oh, that looked like there was a different Gundam fighting with the strike and not against the strike.
Oh.
It's either that or they're fighting a new threat that's not the...
Mysterious...
We already have the third party. Okay, I'm going to say, we already have your third faction.
You know what? No. I'm a vengeful fourth faction.
I don't know, maybe Rao
can't
is...
be mysterious because the third one was.
I don't know, you could still have like a Matrushka doll of mystery.
They're not allowed mystery.
Well, everything's a mystery until we get there. That's the Star Trek quote, isn't it? The future is the undiscovered country. No, never mind. Peace was the undiscovered country, I forgot. Sorry, is that a picture or an etch-a-sketch? Stole the pen.
ええ、状況が状況だから家にも返してあげられないし、短い時間だけど明日午後軍本部での面会が許可されました。
How about fuck
You're not
off?
going home.
I was like, fuck off. I'll go home if I want to go home. You come after me?
Don't do it. There you go, but she be trifling. Stay strong.
Ain't trifling. She's trying to make you a cuck. It's worse. Do you know who her and Kira have been together? Is that her parents? Purple hair woman?
Yep.
How is she a natural with purple hair?
Could have dyed it?
Who chooses to dye their hair purple as an adult and not
Many
work at
people.
Blockbuster? That's a joke that doesn't work anymore. I'm just realizing.
No, it doesn't. Actually, it kind of does because it means they're unemployed.
Yeah. The joke's taken on a new connotation.
Exactly.
Also, change a uniform for Kira. That has to be a Zelda joke. Yeah, what's a princess hanging out here? Well, excuse me.
まあな、モルゲン・レーテがヘリオポリスで地球軍のモビルスーツ製造に手を貸してるって噂聞いて、父に言ってもまるで相手にしてくれないから自分で確かめに行ったんだ。
See, my theory at the beginning was that her dad invented the Gundams or something. It's just weird that he's like, I don't know, president or whatever he is rules the country. See, that was the appropriate flashback, because I was literally bringing it up.
Yeah.
It's also weird that her name is Atha, and we have an Atherin.
Mhm.
ただ全ての責任は自分にある。それだけだと。父を信じていたのに。かがり。電磁流体ソケットの魔法がひどいな。駆動系はどこも。
I don't know, who do you think he should wind up with?
それでも守れなかったものがたくさんある。
You know what?
You're,
I think it should be Flay.
Okay, I was about to say your answer better not start with an N.
I think it should be Flay because they're both trash people.
I don't know. I'd actually say Kigali. Because it's more of a wholesome relationship.
So, if he learns to become a little bit more human, Kigali.
So
If
funny
he
to have
stays a
this.
trash person, Play.
It's funny to have this conversation after the whole discussion about Mushoku Tensei and becoming a better person.
Yes, because like,
It's my opinion that Kigali makes him a better person. Like he's just like winds down with her around.
but Kigali can only do so much. If he takes the steps to be that person when Kigali's not around, fine.
Right. I think he's like, if this is the middle point, he's like self-centered right here, right? Flay makes him actively bad. I think Kigali can bring him down to a good person.
So if we're going based off that idea, I think he needs to be with Lacus.
I don't want him to wind up with Lacus because Lacus is spoken for, and I don't want people interfering with other people's active relationships. Flay has made her relationship with Sai an inactive one, which is why Flay is even on the table for me. But Kigali's not involved with anybody.
Kigali and Atherin are a better combo.
Athrun has Lacus, and I think Lacus and Athrun are a fine combo. I don't think there's really a basis to make the floor of a relationship with Athrun and Kigali.
I don't think there's a. I think that Kigali and Athrun have more of a connection when it comes to actual interests.
All we know. Huh. All we know is that Athrun finds her attractive. Is Kira a coordinator because of him?
I don't know.
We know that they're making Gundams, and I know that the Naturals are bad Gundam pilots. And we know that Orb is a place where they wanted Naturals and coordinators to be able to live together. Did they start trying to make their own coordinators to pilot their Gundams?
Maybe.
If those are Kira's parents. You know, the whole we never want to see you again. Maybe he offered them a deal for their kid to be a coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
ほらやめろって鳥。
どうして？
ああ、ごめん。もうすぐ終わるから待っててくれる？先に食堂行く？
Oh fuck. Kira actually
なんで行かないの？
wants to be with me.
キラも家族来てるんでしょ？なんで会いに行かないの？
Or is that why she hits him? You're an idiot. My parents are gone. I can't see them anymore. See your parents while you still have the chance.
I doubt she's gonna push that healthy decision.
Well, we see her literally in the next time on that she does like the fists on chest thing.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the racism. Yeah, this isn't the flay that's like, I'll support you no matter what. This is the real flay.
Katha. Like I said, trash people.
What about me? I've been getting fucked by a guy I literally hate. I've got it pretty bad. Oh, god damn it. That's the Lucifer dying of Gundam Seed.
Yeah.
That's the asshole, Kira. I don't know, maybe this is like the burning off of all the ephemeral emotions, and maybe they will come back better from this. However, she's standing next to Sai in the outro, so I don't know. Well, that was surprisingly refreshing. Oh, never mind. I thought we were going somewhere important with that. Lei did not realize that they were having a breakthrough.
No.
To be fair, if she wasn't playing him, that was an insane thing to say. If she wasn't playing him and she was having a little bit of a breakdown, and he took the moment to say, hey, maybe we shouldn't be a couple. You know, in any other normal scenario, that was fucking stupid.
So that was him hearing all this shit and being like, I can't help with this. I'm clearly causing you damage we shouldn't.
Wait, what? If we're talking about Kira still, and I'm assuming those are his parents,
Yep.
what is Athrun his brother?
I doubt it.
They went to the same academy when they were kids.
知らぬというのも恐ろしい気がします。現に子供たちは知らぬまま出会ってし
And
ま
the
う。
common trope would be that the sibling would be on the other side.
So, does Atherin what color does Atherin typically wear outside of the Gundam?
Red.
どうして彼は今日
Atherin wears
In that
red
case, never
because that's
mind.
a uniform's color. I don't remember what he wears when he's not in uniform.
If it's purple, I agree. I agree with what you're saying.
Well, his dad wears purple. That's his uniform color. His dad.
In that case, I agree. I agree with what you're saying as a possibility.
Well, it better not be
Because there was
Kigali.
so much. There was so much purple, purple coating in that room.
Because my other thought is it could be Kigali, and they're related, and that's just a reveal.
Nah.
Never mind. That would mean he was here. Yeah, it couldn't be. If the other guy was supposed to be your dad in the room, because that would mean that guy.
Yeah.
Kigali's dad would be his dad. That's somewhat refreshing that all of their Gundam pilots are women. You don't get a lot of that in Gundam. Until Witch from Mercury.
Fam, what's good?
家族との面会も断ったって言うじゃないか。どうして？キラー。
God damn you, musical score guy.
Yo, you're going through shit. Like, let me be a bro.
スラスターの推力を 18% 上げたんで、モーメント制御のパラメータ見といてくれ。
はい。
I think the musical score guy is just too on point. Like, there's no ambiguity of what I'm supposed to be feeling at any moment. I know immediately. Because the music guy is just on it.
Gundam.
軍人でもお前はお前だろうが、ご両親会いたがってるぞ、きっと。
No, they're not.
こんなことばっかりやってます。僕。
Well, I mean, they're having a meeting with a guy that they never wanted to see again, so...
その開発やメンテナンス手伝ってできるから。
キラー。
オーブを出ればすぐまたザフトと戦いになる。
いや、それは。
Kira needs to end up alone.
I already told you, nobody wasn't an option.
After seeing that interaction, Kira's too damaged. Kira is on the path to becoming war. Unless something drastically changes that, Kira is on the path to be. He's on the path to basically being the perfect soldier.
Oh, is Atherin nearby? Is Birdie about to give the whole game away? Remember, Atherin made Birdie, and all of his fucking Haros and things always fly right back to him.
No, it's not. You're gonna get to walk in.
I mean, even if Birdie does fly to Atherin, how the fuck does he know he was all the way out here? It'd be fucked if, like, Atherin was wearing a transponder or something. Guys, hide your faces! Does anybody have a 1980s newspaper?
あの人のかな。
もうどこ行っちゃった？
This is possibly a good idea.
Not.
Literally turning around and facing the ocean would have been a better idea. Oh, thank God the piano guy is still here.
The Atherin theory now also is added with the purple coating, because if you look at his hair...
Well, does he have purple eyes?
So Kira has purple eyes.
That's what I'm saying. Does Atherin have purple eyes?
No, Atherin has green eyes. But Atherin's hair color is the same as the woman's.
Oh, it would have been perfect if he had reddish-brown eyes. It's a complete mirror match of eyes to hair. I'm sorry, you're trying to play that you don't know who I am? Hey, didn't you say that next time I saw you, I would have to kill you?
Okay. I'm gonna flip sides.
Well, maybe. I did say in the opening that he's firing a gun with another Gundam, so somebody might. I like that. That was a good scene.
Indeed.
Yeah, I know what the thumbnail's gonna be now. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay.
Atherin is gonna...
I thought I saw one with him wearing, like, a floral ring around his head. You know, like, the first 3 images that popped up weren't things I remember seeing before.
So
also,
Atherin is gonna flip sides.
I hope you got enough of the clip show from last time, because we're doing a little bit more.
Yeah. So I think what's gonna happen is Atherin and Lacus are going to end their engagement because it will be like, I think we are incredible friends, but we're like the connection isn't there.
He was also wearing a purple shirt.
Followed by Atherin. When Atherin flips sides is going to be because he saves Kigali and can't go back. So I think Atherin and Kigali are going to end up together, and Lacus and Kira are going to end up together, because Kira, if he is with anybody who is aggressive, will bring out his aggressive nature.
I am inches away from maybe we should make a bet about this or something. I don't want that to happen, is my problem. I don't want Kira to ruin yet another relationship.
He's going to.
Well, you're saying that Lacus is gonna have to break up with Atherin because of reasons, but those reasons also just flow back to Kira, which means Kira has broken up
So the
two of his
reason
friends.
won't flow back to Kira. The reason won't flow back to Kira. I think it will be a mutual, like, it was there.
It happened after they met Kira. That's the whole...
We're 2 different people.
What is she wearing?
時の船は常に未来という見えぬ航路へとへさきを進める。海が再び放火の嵐となる時、波に消えゆく声は悲しみの叫びか。新たな悲劇を知る時、アスランとキラは。次回機動戦士ガンダムシード、定めのくさび。
Yeah, I think the thing we said was going to happen is finally happening. Nicole, I think, is dying. Is Nicole the one with... Let me just check the board real quick. I think Nicole is the one who pilots Blitz, right? Oh, god damn it. Sometimes on concept board, my mouse wheel just stops working and turns into a up and down movement thing. There we go. Yep, Nicole is the pilot of Blitz. We just saw he gets his arm ripped off and then still goes charging into combat, which is, you know, death flag number 1.
Yes. So, what I think, first of all, episode, it's set up.
Oh,
the parent stuff is cool.
I think this was.
I liked the emotional moments.
This is the better.
I think it was the correctly timed episode.
This is the better episode that we had in like the last 10 episodes. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I agree. I completely agree.
Oh, you started off with episode meh.
I think it would have been met if it wasn't for the perfect emotional moments.
Yeah, the flay thing. The mystery of the parents, which again, I'm gonna go back with the notes. The thing with Atherin there at the end. A friend gave this to me, a precious friend. And it's like, I mean, I don't really know why we're doing the I don't know who you are thing, because it's pretty damn obvious. And why would you? I don't know why you wouldn't say it out loud, because all the people who would care to hear it are way back there by the water.
Yeah. So as for my theory of how the relationship stuff will work out, I think what will happen is it will start with Atherin and Lacus trying to reconnect and it not working.
I don't know why they have to reconnect. They just
because
talked
they've been
3
apart
episodes
for
ago.
so long.
Like 3 episodes ago, they were together.
They've barely seen each other the whole time this has been going on.
Well, you remember they just went back to the plant and like they had a whole meeting and they talked about stuff.
Yep.
You saw all the Haru.
Yep. But I think it's going to be an active situation where they both kind of like a married couple who gets a divorce and still stays friends, but like weirdly close. But it's because they know that the relationship does not work for them, even though to the outside world it does.
I think that falls apart, and this is gonna sound dumb, because Lacus is an airhead.
Yeah, I see
she
that.
is happy with everything. So
I think that's why she makes that call, though, because she sees that Atherin is but then I think after that happens, there will be a point where Atherin saves Kigali or Kigali saves Atherin, and then they have that moment of oh shit realization. And I think Lacus will be the one person who can make Kira actually feel like a person.
She did hear that ugly cry and didn't tell anybody about it. So
because she is so genuine and not even innocent.
Kigali is genuine.
It's true, but it's different. Lacus is just happy. That's what Kira needs around him. Kira needs that energy of someone who is just happy. Not complicated, just happy.
So you're already detracting the Kira winds up with nobody thing to double down on the Kira winds up with Lacus thing.
No, I think this is what's going to happen. I think Kira needs to wind up with nobody. I think if I were the person in charge of Kira's sort of story arc, I would have him end as the perfect soldier, because that's what they're setting him up to be.
Well, I guess also remember that we are maybe 25% through the story, so even this could still just be a minor part of the whole plot.
Completely.
And technically, it would still have to be at the beginning of any relationships that he might have. And who knows, there could be more characters introduced too.
It's true. But I think Kira needs to end up with somebody who either is just completely happy and relaxing to him, or he needs to end up as basically RoboCop.
Yes, I do too. Also wish that he would get shot in the head. I don't know. I might be basing my opinion on just what I would want to see, and not what would be narratively fulfilling for the characters, or even good for them. Mm-hmm. I just think Kigali is a good matchup for him. I feel like I'm just playing matchmaker. Kigali's single, ready to mingle, you know? She does things for good reasons. She's got her own mixed-matched storyline going on. They met in episode 1, which kind of puts a good cap on the whole I've known you the whole story, even though they do go separate ways after that. He saved her, she could save him. That's a romance trope. I could fix him. I like Lacus and Athrun. I don't want them to break up, and there's no reason I could see them breaking up. Athrun seems happy with her.
I don't see the spark between them.
I don't think you need one. It's one of those like political marriage situations, right? We got married when we were 13 because our parents made us. We weren't in love at first, but love develops over time.
So is it not a storytelling trope? Hey, political marriage, but I found someone who I've fallen for.
I think the problem therein is that that's not going to happen with Lacus. The only thing you could throw out is that Athrun is going to fall in love with Kigali, I guess, which was your thing. But
yeah,
I don't think that he is that kind of person either.
So I think the process has started where Athrun, one of Athrun's constant points is his dedication.
So that's why he's going to cheat on his wife.
No. That is why I think him and Kigali connect perfectly. Because they both hold that level of this is what needs to be done. That connection of dedication is huge. After everything Kira's going through, Kira is not gonna need somebody who's pulling him into the fight. Once he's done fighting, he's gonna need to stop.
Well, I don't know if he will. That's also kind of a trope, not knowing when to stop. I don't know. Athrun and Lacus are like the best couple in the show right now, so I don't want to split them up, and I don't want anyone coming in splitting them. Your thing of the princess trope of we got political marriage, but I fell in love with like the servant or whatever, that thing. I don't want that. I think that's what I was said before when we were first coming up with this, is that I don't want some new man showing up and sweeping Lacus off her feet or convincing Athrun that she wasn't the woman she loved the whole time, I want
Agreed.
I want them to become a better couple before I ever want them to become not a couple.
I see it. I think they're gonna play up the airhead element of Lacus until the conversation happens where she says, or she will see Athrun and Kigali in some sort of point in same scene or something, and she will be the one to say, "Hey, I see the way you look at her."
I hope not. Also, I'm influenced by the ending credits thing, of course, which is Kigali standing next to Kira, Sai and Flay back together again, and Athrun and Lacus.
But if you look at the opening, Kigali in the scene next to Kira, she's not looking at him. She's looking away.
You can't play that game. You can't play that game because I've played that game many a time.
I am using context clues.
Look, there is literally a poster for the second core of Witch from Mercury, where me and the entire fucking internet played the game of who's looking at who. Because also everyone's arms were outstretched in it. It's like, okay, who's reaching to who? Trying to figure everything out by just the clues of, posture. Who's reaching out? Who's looking where? Don't play that game. You're gonna get disappointed 90% of the time.
I'll be happy with however it plays out. But when they have Kira and Kigali, it is military uniforms. They're not looking at each other. When it's Kigali and Athrun, dress, looking at each other, happy or sane.
Also, you might remember, in that very thing that I think you're forgetting, is that it also transitions to Kigali and Kira, and she's still in the dress. So, I mean,
Either
if your everything is to be believed, Kira's gonna get married to 3 people, who are then married to other. We're gonna have a massive polycule by the end of this.
Oh, it's going to be a relationship mess. Absolutely.
It's gonna be a massive swingers party around here. It's what's happening. I don't think you can trust the opening. I think the opening is just there for spectacle.
I think most of it's there for spectacle, but I think that one point might actually matter. But that is my theory. That's the hill I've chosen to plant my flag in.
Yeah, you're trusting the opening, and I'm trusting the ending. The ending is never changed. The ending is rock solid. The opening is full of naked people sometimes. So I'm also just realizing now in the overlays, it's both of our characters in the same faction. We're just both holding up symbols of zaft. Which I... All right. Well, anything else about the episode you want to bring up?
No, that is it.
All right, well, that is it for today, then. I have been Theta. This has been Justin. Probably will continue to be after the recording's done, too. We've been Stoneface Reactions, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?